Hello students, most welcome back to our e-learning session. Jai Hind, very good morning. As you all know that in our last lecture, before we discuss about last lecture, let us clear one very important fact, dear student, that you all are attending lectures at home and you all have received first VMP program in which two tests are already conducted, understand, in VMP program. Dear student, we have already discussed with the student who are attending offline classes here, the same thing I am discussing with you. All WRTs, what you need to do is to verify thoroughly your VMP program. You need to thoroughly verify your VMP program, and even at home you should start preparing for your all WRTs. Understand, you have received that plan online. You have to take your VMP program seriously, because your VMP program, all WRT, which has already started from 2nd August, you know, and it is going to last till 16th October. After that, you will have your first semester exam. Your VMP record is very important, because VMP record ensures your internal marks also, because we need some reference to substitute your internal marks. You know that? So dear student, you have to take your VMP program very seriously. Understood? That is what I want to share with you before we start today's lecture number 10 in chapter 14, statistic. What we have studied in our last lecture. So if you can remember, in our last lecture we have studied how to find unknown frequencies when mean, median and mode are given. Last time we have solved two examples, if you can remember, where mode is given and we were looking for two unknown frequencies. Such type of examples we have solved in last lecture. Now one more thing, dear student. In today's lecture number 10, somehow if you can remember, we have already discussed how to prepare less than type and more than type cumulative frequency distribution. We have already discussed when we were looking the examples to find median of the data, but here I am going to revise them again. Okay, so which type of examples we are targeting? You have our material. Please open your material and come to exercise number 7. You come to, exercise number 5. You verify it. What is given in that, in exercise 5? That you have to find mean and median, median from given cumulative frequency distribution. Okay. So dear student, when I explain in today's lecture, please attend properly and please try to verify the homework which I give during the lecture in between. You understood? Be very conscious. So today in lecture number 10, my first target in today's lecture is to explain you how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and more than type. That is my first target. Okay. And then after you will be explain this, then we will involve ourselves in self-learning practice 5, where you are given less than and more than type cumulative frequency distribution and you are asked to find median. Okay. But before we go for self-learning practice 5, please try to understand how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and more than type and how to draw ogive curve. I am taking practice of 2 self-learning practice today. One is 5 and one is 7. Okay. So what we are targeting in today's lecture, this is the topic to prepare. To prepare, instead of writing cumulative frequency, I am writing only CF. To prepare CF distribution, note down with me, frequency distribution of less than type, and more than type. To prepare frequent CF distribution of less than type and more than type. This is first target. Second, represent on graph which we say ogive curve, and then you will find median. So in one example, dear student, today we are going to perform all this type. We will learn how to find cumulative frequency distribution of less than type, more than type, how to draw ogive curve means how to represent on graph, and then from the graph how to find median. Okay. First you note down this data and then we move. Okay. Let us take one example. Here I do not have graph on the board, but try to understand. Write whatever is given to you. You can directly assess. Even a simple graph will give you idea how to find median. Okay. So first, dear student, what we are doing, we are trying to understand how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and more than type, as well how to draw ogive curve How to find median? Understood. Let us take one example. First, note down the class. The classes given are 0 to 10. Note down the classes 10 to 20. Note down 20 to 30. 30 to 40. 40 to 50. These are classes. And note down the frequencies. For frequency I am simply writing symbol F. Okay. Note down 8. Then another frequency, that is 15. Next frequency 18. Then 6 and 3. These are frequencies. Now what we are trying to understand, please remember, we are given frequency distribution already. What we are targeting from this frequency distribution, we are targeting to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and then cumulative frequency distribution of more than type. You need to concentrate here, because in every example which I deliver in homework, you have to do the same process. Understand? The first, let us target this, how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type. Okay, I am not writing the full title CF distribution of less than type. I am just writing a short title, less than type. You please note down less than type. This is what we are going to prepare first. Less than type cumulative frequency distribution. Okay. First, dear student, you have to make column of less than, then you have to make column of CF. These two columns first you have to make. Try to understand. First column of CF, less than, and second column of CF. How will you prepare column of less than? So dear student, you have to target all upper boundary for this column. So note down the upper boundaries 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Note down here 10, then 20, 30, 40 and 50. Is it clear? What you have to target here? You have to list out all upper boundaries of the class. Never you have to concentrate on lower boundary, only upper boundary 20, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Is it clear? Now how to prepare column of cumulative frequency? Now try to understand. What do you mean by this? When you say less than 10, what does it mean? Less than 10 means the frequency in the range of 0 to 10. You understood? When you are speaking less than 10, that means you are targeting frequency in the range of 0 to 10. So first CF will be 8. Now dear student, when you are saying less than 20, that means you are targeting 0 to 10 and 10 to 20. You are targeting frequency of both the class. Are you getting my point? Less than 20 means you will count frequency 0 to 10 and 10 to 20. So 0 to 10 to 8 you know. Now you have to add 15 in it. So 15 plus 8, that is 23. Is it clear in your mind? Now, when you are saying less than 30, that means you are targeting all frequencies in the range of 0 to 30. That means these two frequencies we have already taken. Now you add this frequency in 18, 23 plus 18, that is 41. When you are saying less than 40, that means you are targeting frequencies coming under 0 to 40 up till you have written at this will be 47. When you are targeting less than 50, that means frequencies from 0 to 50 up till 47 plus 3, this is 50. This is the way you can prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type. First you verify this properly. How to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type? You will list out all upper boundaries and accordingly you will make the column of cumulative frequency, that is CF. This is clear in your mind how to make it. First, all upper boundaries of the class, then the thinking process less than 10, 8, less than 28 plus 15, less than 30, 8 plus 15 plus 18, less than 40, 8 plus 15 plus 18 plus 6, less than 50, 8 plus 15 plus 18 plus 6 plus 3. This is clear in your mind how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type. Now dear student, let us try to make, I am making it here only. This is first cumulative frequency distribution of less than type. Now let us prepare cumulative frequency distribution of more than type. Okay, more than type. Now try to remember one thing. When you are preparing cumulative frequency distribution of more than type, first title of the two column, first column will be more than and second column will be CF. Now, dear student, how will you prepare cumulative frequency distribution of more than type? What you have to do for making the column of more than, you have to target all lower boundary point. Okay, so 0, all lower boundaries you will take 10, 20, 30 and 40. Okay, 0, 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, all lower boundaries we have taken already. Now, dear student, how to make the column of CF? Concentrate here. When you are speaking more than 0, that means, dear student, more than 0 means all this frequency. You understood? When you are speaking more than 0, that means you are targeting frequency of all this class starting from first, second, third, fourth and fifth. So total of the frequency will appear here. If you total it, it is already 50. Please try to understand. When you are speaking more than 0, that means frequency of all classes are inclusive here. Now next, more than 10, try to understand, dear student. When you are speaking more than 10, means this frequency will be excluded because it comes in the range of 0 to 10. So 8 to be removed from total. So 50 minus 8, note down 42. Please try to understand this. When you are saying more than 10, that means you are excluding this class. Now student, when you are saying more than 20, that means you are excluding this class. Try to understand. So from 42, 15 to be subtracted. Okay, 42 minus 15, you will get 37. Try to understand this. Okay. Now when you are speaking more than 30, that means you will avoid this value also. So 37 minus 18, you have to subtract. Okay, so it will be 50 minus 8, that's 42. 42 minus 15, okay, just a minute, 40, 12 minus 5, 7, okay, yes, this is 27, sorry. More than 30, you have to avoid this. 27 minus 18, that is 9. More than 40, that means you have to avoid this because it lies in the range of 30 to 40. In more than 40, it will not be there. So 9 minus 6, that is 3. Okay, this is the way we have to first prepare. First you try to understand this, how to prepare cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and more than type. Please concentrate. In more than, you will take all lower boundaries. More than 0, you will take total of the frequency. More than 10, you will exclude this 42. More than 20, you will exclude this, 27. More than 30, you will subtract this, 9. More than 40, 6 is to be excluded, so we got 3. This is the way you have to prepare both cumulative frequency distribution of less than type and more than type. This has to be first very clear in your mind, how to prepare less than type and how to prepare more than type from given frequency distribution. When I give you practice, dear student, just now you have to remember both the way. Try to understand. When you are learning how to prepare less than type, you also have to learn, if you are given less than type CF distribution, how to make frequency distribution. See, you just compare this. How can you make this from this? So see, dear student, first it's a question of making class. How will you make this? So what is the difference between all these 10? So first you subtract 10 from here. What you got? 0. So you got the first lower boundary. Try to understand. Difference of 10 is there. You subtracted 10 from this because 10, you got the first boundary, lower boundary. Then you can continue, dear student. 0 to 10, tally the 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 and 40 to 50. How will you make the class? First CF will be your F. Then you just have to subtract 23 minus 8, 15. 41 minus 23, 18. 47 minus 41, 6. 50 minus 47, 3. What you did in finding CF, the reverse process you have to do. You just have to go on subtracting. First CF as it is, then subtract this to 15, subtract this to 18, subtract this to 6, subtract this to 3. Is it clear? So if you are given less than type, how can you prepare frequency distribution? Please note down first boundary to be thought of, and then you just have to write first CF as F and then just go on subsequently subtracting it. Is it clear in your mind? Now you try to understand this, dear student. Suppose you are given more than type cumulative frequency distribution, how can you prepare frequency distribution? So you just tell this. So you have to go on making classes this way only. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and last here you have to add 10 like we have subtracted here. This is 50. So your last upper boundary to be added, so it will be 40 to 50. You can see here. How can you get this? So immediately, dear student, try to subtract 50 minus 40 to 8, 42 minus 27, 15, 27 minus 9, 18, 9 minus 3, 6, and like here first CF is F, here last CF will be F. Is it clear? See here, dear student. First CF becomes F. Here last CF becomes F. Is it clear? Here you just have to first write this and then go on subtracting. Here direct subtraction and write this. You understood the reverse process? What? Here While preparing frequency distribution from less than type, first CF will be F. Then just go on subtracting while preparing. See the reverse process. Here you add first lower boundary, first CF as it is, then subtract. Here you add last upper boundary, then go on subtracting, and last CF will become your F. This is clear? So dear student, remember when I am going to deliver you homework today, in that homework, suppose you are given frequency distribution, then you will prepare less than type and more than type and draw the graph. Just now I am showing. Suppose you are given more than type, then rest of the two you have to find. My guidance is, if you are given more than type or less than type, first you prepare CF. Suppose you are given less than type, CF distribution, so first you prepare this and then you prepare this. If you are given more than type, first you prepare this and then this. Is it clear? That way if one is given, if less than type given, first you will prepare classified frequency distribution, then more than. If more than type given, then first you prepare classified frequency distribution and then less than type. If you are given frequency distribution, then it becomes easy for you to find less than type and more than type. This has to be very clear in your mind. Okay. Now let us, I am just explaining you here how to draw ogive curve. Okay. Though I am not explaining in graph, but you will understand it thoroughly. Okay. This is my graph paper. Okay. We are performing ogive curve of both less than type and more than type on the same graph paper. You will perform complete graph in first quadrant. Try to understand. Suppose this is y-axis. Try to understand, and this is x-axis. Okay, this is x-axis. Now what you have to do on x-axis, dear student, so all boundaries, understand, starting from here, if you take this also, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, you note down here. There is no need for the scale here. If you take one box or two box, no problem at all. Note down all this, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. For less than type and more than type, these boundaries will remain same. These are boundaries, okay, of class. Here you will represent cumulative frequency, maximum frequency CF, you can say 50. So you can take a scale of 5 also. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, then 30. Please note down. 35, 40, 45 and 50. Is it clear? First let us make the graph ogive curve of less than type. So see, now less than type. Against 10, we are targeting this. What is CF8? I am tentatively taking suppose 8. Against 20, 23, I am tentatively taking, try to understand. Against 30, 41. Against 40, 47, somewhere here. Against 50, 50, let me write here. Now just you draw freehand curve, okay? This is less than type graph. Is it clear in your mind? Now if we prepare more than type, you target this. Against 0, what is CF? 50. So this is first point. Against 10, 42, somewhere it will be here. Against 20, 27, somewhere here. Against 39, somewhere here. Against 40, understood it is 3. And against 50 also it is 3. Now you just join it, dear student. This will be more than type graph, try to understand. This is this graph, if you note down, it is less than type. And this graph is more than type. In every example which I give you in homework, if this is given, you will prepare these two and draw the graph. If this is given, you will prepare rest of the two and draw ogive curve. If this given, you will prepare rest of the two and draw ogive curve. Not only that, after you draw ogive curve, you also have to find median. How will you find median? The see, dear student, you have to concentrate on this intersection point. Suppose this is intersection point. You draw one dotted line to read x coordinate, I am tentatively doing, and draw one horizontal dotted line to read y axis. Suppose, just I am imaging and giving you the clue point. Suppose, take an example, x coordinate here, suppose you got 20.2, suppose, and y coordinate here you got, suppose, 20.8. So dear student, how will you say what is the median? To try to understand, median can be found out by just reading value of x coordinate. What is that? 20.2. So this is your answer. You will draw ogive curve of both the type, less than type and more than type, on the same graph paper. Then you will see the intersection point, and then you will try to read its x coordinate and y coordinate by drawing one line parallel to y axis and one line parallel to x axis. You will read the x and y coordinate this way. Your x coordinate will be your median. Is it clear in your mind? So whatever homework for today's lecture I deliver from self-learning practice, whatever the instruction may be in the material, you have to modify that instruction which I am saying just now. You will prepare, if one type given, rest of the two, then ogive curve, and then you will find median. Understand, that way the homework I am delivering it in today's lecture. So your homework will be, understand, what is your homework for today's lecture is this. You will do self-learning practice 7. SLP 7 you will do. In SLP 7, 5 examples are there. In those 5 examples, one of the type of distribution is given. What you have to do? You have to prepare the rest 2 type of distribution, then every sum, then draw ogive curve, and then find median. Is it clear in your mind? So this will be homework for today's lecture. No misunderstanding at all. One distribution given, rest of the 2 distribution you will make by yourself. Draw ogive curve on the same graph paper, both the ogive curve, one of less than type, one of more than type. Less than type will always be ascending, more than type will always be descending. The intersection point of less than type and more than type graph, you read the x coordinate and y coordinate. X coordinate will be your median. So you understood the homework for today's lecture, SLP 7 completely, where one distribution given, rest 2 you will do ogive curve strictly in graph and then find the median. Okay, so this is work for today's lecture. Now dear student, in lecture 10 we are completing almost all variety of example. In next lecture we will understand about self-learning practice. Self-learning practice 5 we will target in our next lecture, and somewhat the revision of MCQ if time permits. Okay, thank you very much.